Good morning and a very warm welcome to you. My name is Val Leeming and I am thrilled that you have logged in to Academy of York's Virtual Open Day. It's great to have you with us. I will be your host throughout today's session and I am so looking forward to introducing you to some of the team members at Academy of York and for you to get a real feel for our college. But just a few housekeeping rules. I don't know whether you've been on a live event before, but first and foremost, if you have any questions, all you need to do is click on the Q&A and send us a message, and our producer will be able to respond to you in real time, and we will be saving time for questions and answers at the end of the session. Secondly, I'd like to really invite you to Menti polling and to engaging with us on our Menti polling platform. In order to do so, our moderator Tabor has sent you the link. All you need to do is click on that link, or alternatively go to www.menti.com and you can access that on your cell phone, and the code is 5921523. 5921523, and we're asking you the question, tell us, how are you feeling today? Throughout today's session, we're going to be using Menti as a way to get to know you a little bit better. So we'd love to ask you, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling awesome, average, or awful? We'd love your feedback. We would also love to get a feeling for telling us a little bit about yourself. So once you've done and answered that question, how are you feeling today? We're going to move on to our next question, where we really would love to know a little bit about you. And I guess the key thing is we'd love to know, are you working? Are you studying currently? Perhaps you are working and looking to upgrade your own personal skills and to get a promotion. Or perhaps you're a parent who is looking for a study solution for their adult child. Whether you're working or not working, hopefully Academy of York has got the right course for you. So thank you very, very much for engaging with us on our Menti polling platform. Just a reminder, it is completely confidential. So in terms of today, we've got a really fun lineup for you. And we're going to be hopefully sharing with you a little bit about the history of our college so you can get to know the culture, the values of our college, and also some of our wonderful success stories. So first and foremost, we have Richard Leeming, our Dean and Principal, who's going to share that information with you. And then we're going to be taking a look at our different study methodologies, and we're going to take a deep dive into not only some of our most really popular courses, but we're also going to take a look at the different streams of study, from accounting and bookkeeping to human resources to health and safety, business leadership, and more. We will then touch on our student support, and I guess that is one of the most critical elements when you're considering a college, is to understand the support that they provide you, our students. So we're going to take a look at that, and we will definitely be letting time at the end of the session for any questions you may have. So without any further ado, before I hand over to Richard, I'd just like to emphasize the importance of registration. So think about it. If you have a child that is going to grade 1 next year, you're super excited about your little 6-year-olds going to grade 1. I'm sure you would have already visited the school. You would have filled in the registration documents, maybe even taken your child to have a look at the school, see the facilities, and you do this in preparation for their first year in 2021. Similarly, we're encouraging our students and potential students to register now in 2020 for their studies in 2021. And one of the wonderful benefits of doing that is that you lock in your school fees, your tuition fees for the next year, the next 2 or even 3 years if you're doing a national diploma. So there's great value in registering now and then starting your studies in 2021. So without any further ado, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to our Principal and Dean, Richard Leeming. Over to you, Rich.
Thank you for that introduction, Val. As Val mentioned, my name is Richard Leeming, and I'm proud to be the Dean of the Academy of York. Let me start by telling you a little bit about our history. Academy of York was established in 2006, and our deep desire was to create a college for people with a purpose. When looking for a college, it is vital that you select one that is both registered and accredited. So let me tell you, Academy of York is registered with the Department of Education as a private college. We are also registered with a number of professional bodies within Southern Africa. Every one of our students who signs up to study has a purpose or desire to improve their lives and their knowledge by studying further. We have over 150 qualifications and short skills programs that we offer via correspondence and online learning to assist improving in lives. At any given time, we have between 3,000 and 3,500 students studying with us, both in South Africa and even beyond our borders. But more than that, we have over 16,000 successful graduates. Many of our past students share their success stories on how studying has changed and improved not only their lives, but the lives of their families and their communities. So why do students enroll with us? Well, there are a few core reasons for studying. Some of our students study further in order to improve their career, to climb the corporate ladder, and to increase their income. Others study in order to change their career path and to explore a career that may bring them more fulfillment. Other students study in order to improve their CVs and to get a job. Sadly, 30% of our population is currently unemployed, and the one way to get a job is to get a quality qualification. And then finally, other students register to gain skills required to start a sideline business or to become their own boss. No matter what your reason, our aim is to help you achieve your dream. Yes, we do celebrate students that take the first step to register with us, but our mission is more than simply registering students to study. Our goal is completion, and we dedicate time and energy to support our students to ensure that they receive the help along their study journey so that they can celebrate their success at their graduation. As a college, we have a simple yet powerful brand promise. We promise to, one, provide you a quality, accredited qualifications and courses. Two, to provide that these courses are financially affordable. Three, to provide fanatical student support. And four, to celebrate in your success through our yearly graduation ceremony, where you can invite your friends and family to celebrate in your achievement. One of my favorite days as Dean of Academy of York is our annual graduation ceremony, where our students travel from far and wide and get dressed to impress in their graduation gowns. They are surrounded by family and friends and proudly receive their qualifications. We would love you to experience this and to see what you can achieve. And they say seeing is believing, so let's watch this quick video.
Wow, I absolutely loved watching that video and seeing the passion, the excitement of students reaching that point of graduation. And I think that there is nothing better than celebrating that success and that feeling you get when you accomplish a dream. So thank you so much for sharing your vision and mission, your passion for people, and really the reason why Academy of York is the college for people with a purpose. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Pumla, our Head of Quality Control at Academy of York, who is going to share some insights into the study methodologies that are offered at our college. Over to you, Pumla.
Thank you, Val. Good day, everyone. As an individual, one of the best things you can do for yourself is to study. There are many reasons why people want to study. It could be to get an education, get a certificate that will validate your skills and capabilities, while other people study to boost their self-esteem. Another valid reason could be to become independent because with an education, you can get a job that you want that will financially support you and your family. You can also study to get a promotion or pursue that career that you've always wanted, or perhaps move from a job that you don't like into one that you love. Whatever the reason may be, education is valuable and no one can take it away from you. As an Academy of York student, you can study and work at the same time. Studying whilst working makes financial sense as you are able to earn a living while studying. It also gives you the confidence you need to apply what you're learning to your job. At the same time, the professional qualifications that you acquire over time will give you a great head start in developing your career. Studying whilst you're working means you can kill two birds with one stone. You do not have to neglect your job for education, and you do not have to study full time and stay without an income whilst obtaining your qualification. You are in control and can do what you want at a time that suits you best. Academy of York, as your partner in education, allows you all this and more. We have two main study methodologies, an option to either study online or via correspondence. Correspondence studies is a formal education process where the college provides complete study materials sent to you via courier and email, and you will receive all the study material included in your study fees. Correspondence studies are both assignment and exam based, depending on what course you are studying. You do not need to be present in a formal class setting, giving you the freedom of setting your own timetable and studying at your own pace and time. Academy of York prides itself on providing you with dynamic customer service and supports every step of your study journey. Each course has a student coordinator, a subject matter expert, as well as a student motivator. Online study is a blended form of learning encompassing dynamic lecture videos with reading material, in interactive quizzes and an online study group. You can access the online via our easy-to-use online portal. There are no physical textbooks that are sent to you. However, you have full access to all your study material and your assignments on the online portal. You can log in on your laptop, computer, or your cell phone and go through your study material. Your assignments are submitted on the online portal. Both correspondence and online study methods are beneficial to you as a student. Online education allows you the flexibility of studying you as you go. You can log in at any given time because most often than not, we have an electronic device on our hands. Online education costs less because you do not have to print any documents. You get to control your learning environment. It is fast and interactive, and you do not have to carry a book or material everywhere you go. Correspondence studies still, however, allows you with an accessible learning experience. And one of the big benefits is that you do not have to travel or commute to class, meaning that you save on traveling costs. You can study in your own time, giving you the flexibility to create your own schedule and fit your studies around your lifestyle. In closing, I can assure you that distance learning is an excellent study methodology, allowing you to work and study at the same time. It is no surprise that this form of studying is fast becoming one of the best ways to expand your skills and further your career in a flexible and rewarding way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pumla. And I think that many people understand correspondence studies and understand the traditional methodology when it comes to studying via correspondence. But online learning seems to be unusual or different for many students. It is becoming one of the fastest growing study methodologies, and it certainly has been embraced during this year 2020 with the onset of the COVID-19 environment. But in order to really demystify what the online portal actually is, let's take a look and watch this short video.
Step 1. Go to the Academy of York website, www.aoy.co.za, and click on the Online Login tab. Once here, log into the AOY online portal by using the login details sent to you by your course coordinator. This will take you to your online portal, which is divided into 4 sections. The first tab to go to is Orientation. This contains all the practical information you will need to maneuver your way around the portal. For example, the welcome pack. This introduces you to Academy of York, tells you how to submit assignments, what to do if you have a problem, and basically any query you may have about the course. You also get to meet your lecturer, who will introduce the course to you and give you an idea of what to expect on the course.
Hi, my name is Jack Trevina.
The next tab is the Course Overview, which contains the course itself. This is broken into section notes, lecture videos, supporting web videos, and further reading material. Your section notes are easily downloadable, so you can print them out and go over your coursework whenever you have free time. Your lecture videos provide an added learning tool, now bringing the traditional classroom environment into your home, so you have personal tuition wherever you are. The lecturer goes over each section, gives you advice on your assignment, and explains the harder to understand aspects of the course. We have also provided you with further reading and web videos to further enhance your knowledge of that section. To ensure that you get the highest possible mark on your assignments, AOY Online have provided a practice quiz for you to test your knowledge of each section. You can take this quiz as many times as you wish, and it makes sure that you understand the section before undertaking the assignment. As online learning is all about convenience and community, we have provided a chat forum for you to network as well as share information and queries with your lecturer and fellow students. No longer do you have to feel alone and isolated in your studies. Should you have a question, post it on the forum and you will receive an answer from your course coordinator or lecturer within the day. The Members tab simply shows you who else is on the course with you and with whom you can interact and share your experience. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. You can already see how easy, user-friendly and convenient online learning is. You no longer have to spend on traveling to classes, buying textbooks or posting your assignments. We have provided everything to you at the touch of a button.
So I'm really hoping you found that interesting and exciting, and I can honestly say that our online learners just simply love the convenience and flexibility and dynamism that online learning offers. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Rita Mae McCabe, who is going to tell you a little bit about one of our very popular faculties of study. So over to you, Rita.
Thank you, Val. Good morning. I'm so looking forward to discuss the exciting faculty of accounting and bookkeeping. Do you love working with numbers? Are figures, checks, and balances a part of your natural skill? Are you organized and love attention to detail? If you've said yes to any of these questions, then accounting and bookkeeping is perfect for you. Let's start by clarifying what accounting is. Accounting is the process of recording a company's financials, which may then be summarized, analyzed, and reported on. Bookkeeping is the recording part of this process, in which all of the financial transactions of the business, either the income or expenses, are entered into a database. Now, every company, both big and small, needs someone in charge of their financial statements. If they're looking to be profitable, they've got to have somebody in place. Now, the accounting and bookkeeping courses that we offer at the college are all accredited by an international governing body that's called the ICB. ICB stands for the Institute of Certified Bookkeepers. Now, at Academy of York, we have many different courses, ranging from your short courses to a national certificate and even a diploma. Let's say, for example, you're looking to explore a one-year certificate. This covers 4 core subjects, which may help you to actually start a career as a junior bookkeeper, perhaps even an accounts clerk, a debtor or creditors clerk, or even a payroll officer. Should you add on an additional 2 modules, you'll then be completing an NQF Level 4 certificate within accounting and bookkeeping, which will mean that you will be able to qualify as a senior bookkeeper or even a junior accountant. If you want to continue and take on an additional 2 modules, this will mean you will now achieve an NQF Level 5 diploma, which qualifies you as a technical financial accounting officer, perhaps even an account secretary. Now, if you're looking for more, you can do an extra 4 modules, which will be able to qualify you for an NQF Level 6 diploma as a financial accounting officer, perhaps even an accounts manager. Now, if you were to look at assessments within this stream, it includes writing exams, which previously have been conducted at an ICB center within South Africa. However, from April 2021, you will now be able to do all your exams online. Distance learners will have that opportunity of writing online exams 6 times during the year. Paper-based venues twice a year, which will either be in July or even November. February 2021 exams are still available for booking, but going forward, paper-based exams will only be done within the specified months. I really hope I've inspired you to explore a career in the financial accounting and bookkeeping course. Over to you, Val.
Thank you so much, Rita. I am certainly inspired in terms of exploring a course in accounting and bookkeeping. I might not be really a numbers kind of person. However, your passion for numbers and certainly the fact that all of those courses are accredited by such a wonderful body like the ICB really reassures me that it is a course that is valuable for many, many students. It also makes me think in sort of as a small business owner, the importance of being able to understand profit and loss and how to make your company more profitable. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Janine Hulser. Janine is our operations director at Academy of York, and she's going to be talking to you about the stream of business leadership and management training available at our college. Over to you, Janine.
Thank you, Val. I'm very proud to have the platform to speak to you about the importance of leadership, the types of leadership and management courses we offer, as well as the benefits of studying these courses. Most people, when they enter the working environment, often have the goal to achieve a leadership position. The following has been said for people who want to be leaders. Firstly, you need to be willing to take the heat. Just as conflict often arises, sacrifices to succeed, a leader needs to be willing to sacrifice themselves for the good of their team. By that I mean they need to shoulder the blame and the responsibility and take whatever heat comes their way. Go forth and lead. The world needs you. I have great respect for anyone who wields the leadership role skillfully, both respecting the people they lead and treating them as equals, as well as doing what it takes to properly lead those who follow them. Being a leader is tough, but if you're ready and willing to accept and shoulder the responsibility, it's also very rewarding. Not just by being around like-minded individuals with whom you can connect with, but also because you make a real difference in other people's lives, giving you a sense of meaning and fulfillment. If you believe you are meant to lead, go forth and do so. The world needs great leaders more than ever before. Understand what it means to truly lead, and you'll be prepared to do something special in a world that fills you with a sense of purpose like a few things can. There are quite a few misconceptions about leadership. The first one is that leadership is a title. This is probably the deepest and most damaging misconception. Specifically, it's the misunderstanding that leadership is a title or a position given to someone like a manager or a boss. The truth is, even someone without any rank or title can become a leader. A leader is someone others look up to. They often live lives that others would like to live but are too afraid to. A leader can give courage to stand up for what they believe in. And in many ways, a leader's most important role is to transmit courage to those that have none. There are a few key leadership skills vital for any leadership position. The first one would be learn how to express your passion. If there's any leadership skill that stands out as most important, then it must be passion. Passion is a thing that everyone has, but true leaders know how to express it and use that to inspire other people. Nobody wants to follow a leader if they don't believe in what they're doing. Never stop improving yourself. You need to educate and improve yourself your whole life in order to stay ahead of the competition. Be positive. Maintain a positive attitude and approach problems calmly with constructive criticism. People will naturally gravitate towards you and be more willing to listen to your advice. Here are a few top tips for becoming a better leader. The first being, be accountable. Lead by example. Admit when you're wrong and get to know your team. We have a number of courses available at Academy of York that can help you in your dream of becoming a leader in your organization. We've got business management, fundamentals of management, financial management for non-financial managers, leadership and supervisory skills, managing performance, generic management, managing yourself, team, and stress, coaching and performance, managing skills development, productivity and performance management, and the HR Management and Practice Support Diploma. Leaders embrace learning and self-improvement, so we encourage you to improve yourself by signing up for one of our dynamic leadership courses. A benefit of improving your knowledge will be an increase in your own confidence level, which is another very important quality of a leader. Our leadership courses range from skills courses to give you an introduction into leadership and all the way up to national certificates and diplomas. If your aim is to be in a leadership position and you feel you've got the qualities mentioned above, I would look at starting with a short course in leadership. If you want to build your confidence, one of our courses will help you achieve your desired knowledge and skills to help you get ahead. Thank you very much.
Wow, I completely agree with you, Janine. Not only does our country need good leaders, companies need good leaders, but across the world, leadership is such a vital skill. So thank you for inspiring us, and I'm amazed by how many different types of courses the college offers with regards to leadership. So if there's just one area you need to sort of brush up on your skills, and the one that sort of excited me was managing time and stress and people, and how does that all work? So some wonderful leadership courses that are available at the College Academy of York. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Mary Sampson. Mary has been a student advisor with our college for over 10 years. She is one of the most passionate and dynamic people I know, and she is going to be sharing with you some information on our most popular courses. Over to you, Mary.
Thank you so much, Val. Good morning. I am so excited to share with you some of the most popular courses available at Academy of York. Let me start with supply chain management. What is supply chain management? You may be asking yourself. Well, this is the management of the flow of goods and services and include all processes that transform raw materials into final products. It involves the active streamlining of a business's supply activities to maximize customer value and gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace. I am sure you can see how many companies would use supply chain specialists. Next is project management. Project management is the way a person organizes and manages resources that are necessary to complete a project. People that manage projects are known as project managers. Project management skills are vital and necessary in almost every business in the world. And by getting a qualification in the study stream, you will definitely give yourself the edge when applying for promotion or job opportunity. Finally, let me share with you about another extremely popular and dynamic course, life coaching. Life coaching is a relatively new field that is constantly growing as it focuses on improving people's personal lives and career success. People who love helping and developing others are perfect candidates for this course. HR professionals often are attracted to doing this course to improve their interpersonal skills. Have you ever heard of a side hustle? A side hustle is any type of employment undertaken in addition to one's full-time job. It's not a part-time job. It's an asset that works for you. You are in control of your earning potential. Are you tired of being broke? Why don't you consider creating a side hustle? Everyone wants to earn more money, right? Of course, who wouldn't? But money is not the only benefit of a side hustle. So let's explore some of the benefits. First and foremost, if you do something you love, you will never work a day in your life. So happiness is the first benefit. Next is financial freedom and a sense of security as well as improved opportunities. It is said, a side hustle is more than just another stream of income. It's also the new job security. So if you're employed, why not check in with your HR manager and find out whether your employment contract allows you to have a side hustle? At Academy of York, we have a number of courses that are perfect if you want to start your own business or grow your own business. Owning your business allows you to have freedom to do what you want, how you want, and when you want. Business owners are usually passionate about what they do, and this passion then translates to a profit. It allows you to be creative and innovative. Owning your own business and being the boss brings a lot of benefits. The following key qualities are usually needed when starting your own business. So ask yourself, are you disciplined, creative, organized and process-orientated, self-motivated and confident? Are you flexible, a risk taker and resilient? If you are, take the first step and get the skills to start your own business today. Thank you. Over to you, Val.
Wow, thank you, Mary. I can just see your passion for people and your passion for people's personal development and how it would be so wonderful to explore this idea of a side hustle. And in today's society, many companies are encouraging their staff to have a side hustle, because in that way they're able to not depend on that single income. In fact, Warren Buffett says never depend on a single income. If you want to get wealthy, make sure that you depend on multiple sources of income. Now we're going to take a look at a faculty that might not have really been in the spotlight until this year and the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic. It gives me great pleasure to introduce you to Mike Arendse, who's going to take you through the Faculty of Safety and Security. Thank you, Mike. Over to you.
Welcome, everyone. One of the fastest growing streams of study available at the Academy of York is that of health and safety. Let me start by exploring why health and safety is so important. Every company, both in SA and abroad, needs to ensure that they protect the well-being of their employees, visitors, and customers. Looking after health and safety is good business sense, and workplaces that neglect health and safety risk prosecution and may even be affected by loss of quality staff members, increased cost, and reduced profitability. A health and safety policy is put in place in order to ensure that the employer complies with the Occupational Health and Safety Act and relevant state legislation. It provides guidelines for establishing and implementing programs that will reduce workplace hazards, protect lives, and improve employee health. The Occupational Health and Safety Act is important to the workplace because it safeguards the welfare of those in employment. Occupational health and safety legislation was established to protect both employees and employers. It is part of legislation under the basic guides of regulations. Now, let us take a look at career opportunities in this exciting field of study and who is best suited to succeed in this field. In general, health and safety professionals are passionate and committed to their jobs, but very often it is a career path they fell into opposed to a planned one. But good news is health and safety offers a range of opportunities and a lifetime career path that will build on your professional skill set. A health and safety professional's job is to prevent accidents and make people's time at work as safe and happy as possible. A career in health and safety can be hugely rewarding and even has a potential to save lives. The Academy of York has 4 different courses in this stream of study. The safety and security management for the security industry, then followed by the health and safety representative, which is the first level in the safety industry, followed by the health and safety coordinator, and thereafter the health and safety practitioner. We look forward to welcoming new students to this dynamic faculty of study. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike. I can certainly see why health and safety is so valuable and important in today's workplace. In fact, you can't enter a company nowadays without having your temperature taken, your hands sanitized in order to prevent the spread of COVID. So very, very important to keep health of employees, visitors, and customers alike as a priority. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce you to me. And so I am a co-director at Academy of York, and I have had 17 years experience in training and development and in people management. And so I am thrilled to talk to you about my personal favorite faculty of study, that of human resources. And so I'm going to be exploring with you the relevance and importance of HR in today's world. But let me start with what is human resources. And so human resources, otherwise known as HR, is used to describe both the people who work for a company or organization and the department that is responsible for managing resources and employees in a company. I guess the common word there is people, and many companies across the world will say that their employees are their greatest asset. So if you're a people's person, then HR is the perfect stream for you. Now, HR has changed dramatically over the past 10 to 20 years. In the past, HR was seen as sort of a paper pusher's job. I don't want to be disrespectful. It was more around compliance and maybe disciplinary action. But today, it's about strategy, it's about vision, it's about creating a retention strategy for key players in a business and how to find key players in order to move your business forward. So the evolution is still continuing, and many HR managers are now seen as change champions. Think about how just this year, how many of us had to learn new skills, and it was the HR team within a company who supported us as we had to build resilience as we moved into a virtual world. So HR professionals, I personally believe, will be in huge demand, not only now, but in the future. So why is HR so important in business today, and what are some of the roles of a human resource manager? So first and foremost, I truly believe that thousands of jobs will be available in this faculty or in this stream. And that is because every single business needs an HR professional. And a qualification is key to getting a good position in this sort of stream. So what do HR managers do? Well, they're involved in recruitment and selection, finding the right people for the right job. Then they assist with onboarding. They also assist with the well-being of employees, and well-being has had a massive focus this year. So mental well-being, physical well-being, financial well-being, and more. They also look at career development. So people don't stay in the same job for the rest of their lives. They want to be able to climb the corporate ladder and move from one stream into another. They're also involved in the orientation or onboarding, which is vitally important for any new hire, and they assist when it comes to the not so nice part of HR, that of disciplinary hearings and action. So in terms of career opportunities, whether you are young and starting out your career, you can explore things like becoming a junior HR assistant and then working your way up. But what I find amazing is the growth in the last 4 years. So in terms of this, HR managers have grown by 9% since 2016. If we take a look at HR specialists, they've grown by 7%. And compensation and benefits managers, once again, another part of human resources is looking at compensation and benefits. That's grown by 5%. And there are also very exciting fields within HR, things like organizational psychology or being the head of talent acquisition and more. So I think it's important to emphasize the relevance of an accredited solution when it comes to your human resource qualifications. And Academy of York is very proud of our association with SABPP. Now, SABPP stands for the South African Bureau of People Practices. They are the professional body for HR professionals in South Africa. So if there are any HR professionals on today's call and you're not a member, I would encourage you to look into becoming a member. And all of our qualifications are recognized by SABPP. So let's take a look at some of the courses available in this exciting stream of study. First and foremost, there are a number of short courses available. And what I love about doing a short course is, let's say you have been in HR for some time and all of a sudden you're needing skills in terms of labor relations or arbitration or the CCMA process, you can select a short course that just focuses on that. Alternatively, you might want a short course in employee wellness because you don't feel like you have the skills to do that course. Then we have wonderful online courses, and I'm very passionate about our online courses because they're delivered by such a quality lecturer, Cecilia Cronier, who has 25 years experience in the field of human resources. In fact, she worked for the Office of the President for many years. So who better to teach you than a lecturer that has 25 years of experience? So online courses, absolutely phenomenal, from short courses all the way through to a national diploma. And then if you're looking for a certificate, a one-year qualification, or a national diploma up to NQF level 6, Academy of York can assist you every step of the way. So depending on your background and your previous qualifications and your years of experience in HR, we can find the course that is best suited for you. One of the courses that are so wonderful that you can explore is a course that literally recognizes your previous experience. It recognizes your previous experience, and you're able to do an RPL and receive a diploma in HR, tapping into your years of experience. So I hope I've inspired you to consider human resources, people management as your next course to study. So now we're going to take a look at our dynamic student support. So whether you study health and safety, ICB, an accounting course, project management or supply chain management, or life coaching, support is vitally important. And so I'm thrilled to introduce you to Shashiba, one of our student coaches at Academy of York, who's going to tell you a little bit more about our promise for fanatical study support. Over to you, Shesh.
Hi, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to be talking to you today about the Academy of York Student Support. One of our brand promises is fanatical student support, which is designed to keep you motivated throughout your studies until you reach the finish line. Student support is one of the most important components of any institution. The Academy of York support team is not only responsive to the students' needs, but proactive as we offer positive, accessible, and practical support every step of your study journey. Student support is vital as it contributes to the quality of our learners' experiences and academic success. It helps increase the pass rate and addresses the common challenges that are experienced by our diverse student body. Once a student registers with Academy of York, they have a support team that is dedicated to assist them throughout their studies. Each student is allocated a student coach and a course coordinator. The student coach motivates and checks in on learners throughout their studies. The coach also tries to find out if students are managing and if they need any help with their studies by making proactive regular calls, messages, and by sending monthly communication and inspirational mailers. The course coordinator assists students with their assessments, guides them, and gives them clarity on their coursework. Learners can also book for one-on-one sessions with our coordinators for personal assistance. Students face different challenges while studying with Academy of York. And our support team is always available to assist. Some of the challenges include lack of motivation, lack of time, lack of money. We have different support journeys that help students with the different challenges they encounter. The support team also helps our students with the following challenges, which range from effective time management, prioritizing work and family life, developing learning, motivation, and self-confidence in themselves as learners, and finally, finding ways of coping and managing the stress that learning can bring, especially managing stress during assessments.
Our support structure is geared to assisting you from student registration, academic support, student support, financial support, and more. Academy of York is with you all the way from registration to graduation. Thank you so much, and over to you, Val.
Wow, thank you so much, Shish. I really get a sense of your passion for people and being able to coach them with those roadblocks that they're going to potentially experience on that journey. And I think you now get a sense of the hand-holding from when you select the course all the way through to receiving the material to actually receiving that qualification. But instead of me telling you how amazing we are, let's hear from our students who have actually studied with us. It gives me great pleasure to share with you some of our students' success stories.
Studying has improved my life in a way that I could better my career. I started off as an intern and I'm now a financial administrator. With my qualification, it brought me this opportunity. The benefits of studying is that, like Academy of York says, you get more money. So that is how one of the things that it improved my life on and how studying is better for you.
Even though there were some difficulties with working and studies, but with their staff, they were very supportive and very assisting and continuously giving us like a call, courtesy calls, just to understand if you're struggling with anything.
And I enjoy it. The whole course, I enjoy it. It helped me, this course helped me to start my own business, where I used to work, say, 18 years in the same position at Mercedes-Benz in Cape Town. Now, I'm proud to say that I can make extra money with the business I start, and it's all because of Academy of York, what they teach me.
There was a lot of benefits studying through Academy of York. It gave me time to work on my own pace because I had to juggle work and studying. And it just opened a lot of doors for me, and I'll be forever thankful for them. Thank you.
I believe that how Prophet Muhammad said that seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. And so I believe in seeking knowledge from the cradle to the grave. And the reason why is wherever I can benefit in learning, like every day should be a learning process. And so I've benefited a lot through Academy of York. Thank
you. Isn't that just goosebump stuff? I mean, the proof is in the pudding, and our students are telling you how they might have worked in a certain career and now through gaining additional skills and knowledge, new doors are open for them. And I love the message around, I got an increase, or I changed careers, I started a new business. And I can honestly tell you that at the college, every single month, we look at these success stories, and it gives us a sense of pride that our students are achieving their life dreams. So if you're wanting to change your life, why not consider a course with us? Now, you're most probably asking yourself, how much is this all going to cost me? It sounds too good to be true. And maybe you remember earlier on, Richard mentioned our brand promise, and one of the promises was affordable fees. So who better than Lerato to tell you a little bit about the fee structure at our college? Over to you, Lerato.
Thank you so much, Val. Hello, everybody. My role is to break down the cost of studying with you. But before I do, I want to go back to why people study. One of the main reasons or drivers of studying is to improve our income.
One of Academy of York's commitments is to ensure that we offer you a quality education with a fee structure that is affordable to you and your budget. We have several repayment plans to help you reach your goal of completing your studies and either getting that promotion, earning more money, or even finding a better job. You can either choose to pay a single once-off payment fee, whereby you pay no registration fees and get a discount of paying upfront for your studies. Or you can select an affordable monthly repayment plan where you'll need to pay your registration fee and a set amount over a set period of time where no interest is charged. Or finally, you can apply for a study loan in partnership with ABSA. In this way, you will pay an upfront discount. You will get an upfront discount, and rates as low as 7%. We want to make studying possible for you, so we've created a dynamic bursary program that you can take advantage of. We have a limited number of bursaries available per faculty on a monthly basis. Our bursary can pay up to 40% of your course fee. It is important to note that should you select the upfront payment option, the bursary is not reversible. However, if you select the monthly payment plan option, you will be responsible for only 60% balance of the fees. Bursaries are reversed if you do not stick to the repayment plan, and you'll be liable for 100% of the course fee. Here's an example of how the repayment plan works. So we're going to look at our short course in labor relations, which is accredited. So with this course, the course is 10,000 Rand. The bursary can assist you with up to 4,000 Rand. So you'll only pay the balance of 6,000. You can pay it as a once-off payment and only pay 5,500, no registration fee. Or you can pay it in installments, monthly installments of 400 Rand per month. That will be for 15 months, and a registration fee of 850 Rand. Now, let me take a moment to explain our study loans that are available in partnership with ABSA. Study loans allow you to receive an upfront discount on your study fees and are structured in a competitive interest rate and a monthly repayment plan that you can afford. Once you've registered with the college, you will receive a welcome pack, and within 14 days, you will receive your study material or your online logins and be able to start studying. We are excited to welcome you to our college and to ensure we make studying a financial possibility for you. Thank you so much. Over to you, Val.
Thank you so much, Lerato, for explaining how the bursary works and how the study options and how we really do whatever we can to make sure that you can afford to study with us. I mean, for as little as 400 Rand, that 400 Rand can truly transform your life. And I must say, I echo her sentiments that we're excited about rolling out that red carpet and getting you registered with our college. I'd now love to open the floor to any questions from our audience. So I'm going to take a look. I encourage you, if you've got a question, to please post it on the live Q&A. All you need to do is type up your details, send us the question so we can hopefully read your question to the rest of the audience. And I'm going to ask some of our team members to maybe answer those questions. So our very first question is related to, tell us a little bit more about your management courses. So I'm actually going to ask Janine, who told us a little bit about our management stream and the types of courses. I'm going to ask her to answer this question. Over to you, Janine.
Thank you very much, Val. And we do have a number of different management courses available. It goes all the way from business management through to generic management, through to HR management and practice support. If you would please make us aware of your contact details, and we'd be more than happy to get one of our student advisors to contact you to go into a lot more detail with regards to the courses and what would be the right choice in order to assist you. I hope that answered your question. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Janine. I think that that was a great answer. And I do just want to encourage you that if you've got a question, you know, our student advisors are literally available to take you through where are you right now in your life? Why are you exploring studying as an option? What is your previous qualification? What are you hoping to achieve by studying a course? They all have a minimum of about 5 years experience as a student advisor, and they're really credible and able to give you guidance in terms of what course is best for you. It's a personal decision. They're not going to rattle off 160 courses and say, do you want to choose this or this or this? They're going to try and find out about you, where you're at in your career, your previous education, and what do you want to achieve. One of the most important questions we ask is, why do you want to study? And then secondly, why this course? Because we know that you're investing 2 key ingredients, time and money. And we want to make sure that you get a good return on both of those investments. You need to have a purpose. And that's why we see ourselves as the college for people with a purpose. Now I see there is a question that's saying, how much is your cheapest diploma? And I'm not actually going to answer that question or ask any of the team to answer that question, because it's not about how cheap are you. It's about, well, is a diploma the right course for you? And our management team at Academy of York do everything we can to sharpen our pencils. We know what our competitors are charging. We know what's out there and what's market related. And we know that our courses are very affordable, very competitive. But more than that, it's about the dynamic support that you're going to get. There's so many colleges that receive negative press, whether that be on social media or on sites like Hello Peter. So when you're considering a college, I would definitely say take a look at the complaints and take a look at what people are saying about them on social media. And when I say we keep our promises, we truly do. There's another wonderful question that I'm actually going to ask Rita May to answer, and it is linked to what makes Academy of York special and how easy is it to enroll in the course that suits your needs. Over to you, Rita. I think she's just getting a little technical help from Richard. There you go, Rita.
So sorry about that. Thank you so much for the question. So what makes Academy of York special? Well, Richard said it beautifully earlier on, our brand promise. Basically, our promise to you as our student, whereby we offer you affordable fees for your studies. We do fanatical student support, as Shashiva mentioned. We support you throughout your registration process up until graduations. We do have, and my apology, we do ensure that at the same time, we're able to celebrate with you in terms of your graduations. Now, yes, we might have affordable fees, but like Val mentioned, it's not about how affordable we are at the college. It's about selecting the right course that will suit you and basically suit you in terms of where you're at in your career, what it is that you've studied before, and how we're going to be able to can enhance you moving forward. I see here as well, it was asked how easy is it to enroll in one of our courses? Well, yes, with any institution, there are registration processes that needs to be followed. And yes, we would need a completed registration form, which one of the advisors will be able to assist you with. Together with that, we do need supporting documentation to be submitted, which will be a clear copy of ID as well, proof of income. Now, why, you might ask, would that be needed? Because remember, at the same time, we need to ensure we're offering you the right course, which is affordable for you, and more importantly, that you'll be able to not overcommit yourself on a monthly basis. So you're more than welcome to leave your details, and one of the friendly advisors will actually give you a call to take you through it step by step. Hope I've answered you. Over to you, Val.
Thank you so much, Rita. I think you answered that absolutely perfectly. I see another question was talking a little bit about the facilities at Academy of York. And Academy of York is a correspondence and online college. We're situated in the heart of Randburg, so we're very easily available and accessible. And yes, we do accept learners and visitors to come on site if they need to. We've also got a number of different study rooms that are available, giving you free Wi-Fi access. So if you do need to pop in and use one of the study rooms, you can definitely do so, because I am aware that there are libraries that are currently closed. So we do offer that type of assistance. So at this point, I don't see any new questions. I see there's a question that's just come through. And the question is, if I don't have a matric, but I want to further my studies, will Academy of York be able to assist me? And so I'm going to ask Lerato to please answer that question. Lerato, just want to make sure that we get Lerato on the line. I think she'll be great in terms of answering that question. Let's take a look at, the importance of, do you need a matric in order to study with the college Academy of York? And I see Lerato is not online at the moment, so I'll be answering that question. And I think here she is. She's online, and let's hand over to Lerato for that question. Do you actually need a matric? The matrics are writing at the moment, and there's been a lot of pressure. Over to you, Lerato.
Thank you so much, Val. At Academy of York, we do understand, that people do want to study and get jobs, and not everybody has that matric qualification. So to answer your question, to study with us, there are courses that we can help you with that do not require matric. So matric is not a requirement. So you can definitely be able to register with us. A student advisor will ask you a series of questions, as Val had mentioned earlier, to be able to find the right course that will suit your study needs to take you further. Thank you so much. Thank you. Over to you, Val.
Thank you so much. So you don't need a matric, but you might not be able to do all the courses. So your student advisor is once again going to see what is the right course for you and what course you'll be able to qualify in doing based on that. We have another question, and I'm going to once again ask Rita May to answer this question. The question is, do you offer a graphic design course? So Rita May, do you offer a graphic design course? And also to answer the question, when can I register? And I know that that's an excited question, and I'm sure you're going to be able to answer that one right away. Over to you, Rita.
I'm back. So do we offer graphic designing at the college? Unfortunately not. Being a distance learning college, remember we are registered with the Department of Higher Education and Training as a business college. So we don't have any graphic designing courses because that requires a lot of practical work, a lot of computers that you literally need to be working on. And because we are distance learning, you're not coming in for those classes, so we don't offer that at the college. The next question was, when can I register? Now. If not now, then when? Registrations are currently open. As Val mentioned a bit earlier on, when you're registering your child for next year's studies in grade 1, you would do so now. So yes, registrations are currently open. You're more than welcome to contact an advisor or even leave your details for one of our friendly advisors to call you back and be able to assist you in terms of registering. Hope I've answered you. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Rita. I think you answered really well. So I think if you are interested in registering, you can either go onto our website, www.aoy.co.za, or alternatively, literally drop us a line and we will then, even if you in the Q&A right now, put in your name and your contact number, we will then ensure a student advisor calls you. You don't have to call us. Somebody has asked the question, what are the operating hours of the college? The college operates from 8 to 5, Monday through Thursday, and from 8 to 4 on a Friday, and on a Saturday, ad hoc on the weekends, based on an appointment, we are also able to assist you. So if you want to book an appointment with a student advisor, if you would like somebody to meet with you face to face and to take you through the process, please be, just give us your details and we will be more than happy to be able to assist you. There are no new questions at this point. I just want to remind you that it's so important when you're selecting a college that you ask yourself, is the college accredited? So there are more unaccredited colleges in South Africa than accredited colleges, and we're proud of our accreditation. So not only are we registered with the Department of Higher Education and Training, but we're also registered with a number of professional bodies. So dependent on your stream you choose, accounting and bookkeeping, courses are then recognized by ICB. If you're interested in human resources, recognized by SABPP. So accreditation, vitally important. Secondly, you have to ask yourself, am I getting value for money? So in terms of value for money, it's about the support you receive. So very often people drop out of either universities or college because of time or motivation. So our student support team is committed, a whole team of people committed to assisting you from registration all the way until completion. So Academy of York, the college for people with a purpose, we have 16,000 graduates, a growing alumni, 3,500 current students. So if you want to change your life, if you're a person with a purpose, if you want to get ahead, why not visit our website and take the first step today? In terms of a final question that's popped through, can I order a prospectus? Actually, the prospectus is downloadable on our website and we can definitely send you through that prospectus with absolute pleasure. Final question also popping through in terms of how does the bursary program work? So once again, I am going to hand over to Lerato because she spoke about the bursary program and I'm going to really ask her to unpack it for you one more time. How does this bursary actually work? What is the difference between getting a bursary on an upfront course? Is that reversible? And how does it work if I am paying on a monthly basis? Over to you, Lerato.
Thank you so much for the question. Thank you, Val. So each faculty, there's a specific number of bursaries that are offered per month. Your student advisor will apply on your behalf. So once you've selected the right course for you, the student advisor will take you through the fees, and then if you are registering that month, your student advisor can then be able to apply on your behalf. Now, to go back on the example we spoke about earlier, if you are taking a labor relations short course and it's 10,000 Rand, your advisor helps you apply for the bursary and it is approved for you, it will cover 6,000 Rand. So basically what this means is that 4,000 Rand bursary you do not pay back, provided that you keep up with your repayment plan of 400 Rand per month for 15 months, or you can settle at any time. So if you are paying once off, the whole amount as a once-off amount cash, instead of paying 10,000 Rand, which is the required amount, you will pay 5,500. So that means the bursary does apply even if you're paying once off. Now, with a once-off payment plan, you've paid your 5,500, you study, you pass, you get your qualification done. However, if you are paying in repayment plans of 400 Rand per month, and for some reason you stop keeping up to your promise and you do stop paying your fees, then you are liable then for the whole 10,000 rand. So for you to get the bursary, it will be through your student advisor. So I hope I answered your question. Thank you so much. Over to you, Val.
Thank you so much, Larata. I think you really explained it well. And there was a question, is there an application fee? No, there's no application fee. There's a registration fee. So if you choose to study, there's a registration fee. If you pay once off, however, that registration fee is waived. So in that once off fee, it includes your registration fee, but there's no application fee. Some colleges and schools make you pay an application fee that is non-refundable. At Academy of York, we don't do that. We want to keep your cash in your pocket to be able to pay for your fees. So there is no application fee. So that is why so many of our students find us a dynamic solution, a dynamic study partner for them. So I hope we've answered those questions. I haven't seen any further questions come through. So I just want to really thank you for logging in, for joining us on our virtual open day. It's the first time that we've used a virtual platform in order to do an open day. And I think that it's been a real success. I would like to thank our producer, Hamu and Tabo. I'd like to thank each and every member of our team, including our Dean, for your time and energy that you've given to our prospective students. And I really hope that you, our prospective students, feel excited and encouraged about studying. They say that studying transforms your life. You're never too old to learn something new. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day, and we look forward to welcoming you as a student to our college. Thank you.